I'm Galia Benartzi with Bancor Protocol. A smart token is a Bancor Protocol compliant token. It holds another token in its smart contract, which allows it to link into a network of tokens. All of the tokens in the network are exchangeable for each other, and there's a formula which governs the pricing between every token in the network to each other. One of the main challenges with currencies, especially new currencies, is liquidity, which is how do you convert them into another currency if the other currency is actually the one you need in this moment. Today we use exchanges, so currencies get listed on exchanges. There's a lot of inefficiencies here. First of all, it's not easy to get listed. Second of all, there are exchange fees, conversion fees that you're paying to middlemen in the center. There's a lot of counterparty risk when you deposit your coins or your tokens into these exchanges, security risks, regulation risks, and as we start seeing more and more tokens emerge, and we're talking millions of tokens, the existing exchange infrastructure is not going to be able to support that. And the currencies that have the highest liquidity risk are actually the ones that are small and lightly traded, because there's no profit to be made in an exchange with a currency that has a low trade volume. And so even though you might have tokens that have great applicability in society, that are very useful to a community or for a small project, they'll have no liquidity and they won't be able to exist. The Bancor Protocol standardizes cryptocurrencies, which essentially reference other currencies directly in their code, in their smart contracts, and this allows them to have an inherent pricing mechanism. So you can think of it like a money that knows its own exchange rate to other monies. We like to think at Bancor about money as a tool. Money is a tool for human collaboration. It's gone through many eras in human history. So in phase one, money came from the earth. We used gold and salt and oil and things we could all see and count on and believe in, things that we knew how hard they were to extract from the earth, for example. In the phase two of money, in the second phase, we had money coming from governments. So our national government issues us, prints this money, whether it's paper or digital. They issue the money that we all use within our country, and we can exchange these monies across country lines as well. Now we're entering the most exciting phase of money, which is that money can come from the people. Anyone can create a money today. The inventor of Bitcoin created a currency. The inventor of Ethereum created what would become and what is now a currency. And if you blow that out and you democratize access, anyone can create a currency. Doesn't mean every currency will succeed, but everyone can try. And this is the modern era of money that we now enter together, and it's going to be the best one yet. So when we think about human collaboration and how humans work together on anything, there's sort of two protocols that we like to look at. One is information. We share information, we tell each other things, we give our knowledge. And one is value. So we transfer items, our time, our skills, we use money for this. In order for that collaboration to span over time and space, to not require you and the other person to physically meet in real time to make the exchange, in information we invented writing. Okay, writing allows you to put your information down, your thoughts, your ideas, and someone 100 years from now and 1,000 years from now can still interact with you on these ideas. And in barter, in the exchange of goods and services, we invented money. Money allows you to separate the buying from the selling. You can buy something now even if you don't have something that I exactly want to sell in this moment. And later I can sell something and buy something else. And the reason that money is so valuable is that it can become anything you want it to be in any given moment. Someone might want their money to become an airplane, and someone might want their money to become lunch, and that's the beauty of money. So when you look at the landscape today of tokens, or even some national currencies that struggle with liquidity, if the money isn't exchangeable for whatever you want it to be in a given moment, it's essentially worthless. If you had frequent flyer miles to an airline that wasn't flying anywhere you wanted to go, those miles to you are not very valuable. But if you could spend those miles at the grocery store buying dinner, they suddenly become much more valuable. So the value of money is essentially its liquidity. And when we see tokens that are inexchangeable or non-convertible to other currencies, we call them illiquid and we question their value. So blockchain technology is essentially a technology that lets us collaborate without trusting one central party to monitor our interaction. So we can all work together on a spreadsheet or on a document, knowing that we're all looking at the same document, that the document is true, that it's secure, without having had to elect one central party or one group of people or one company to kind of guard this document for us. So you can think about a bank account. Today we need Bank of America or Merrill Lynch or other banks to tell us, you have this much money in your account, this person has this much money in their account. We need that central party, that central service to guard the accounts. Blockchain lets us together guard the accounts, meaning that no one specific is guarding them. So Bitcoin and Ethereum, you can think of Bitcoin like a calculator. It's very good at moving numbers from here to there. How much Bitcoin do you have? How much Bitcoin do I have? If I've spent some Bitcoin, it knows how much I have now. It's a 2D calculator. And when we think of Ethereum, you can think of it like a 3D Excel spreadsheet. It can still do what a calculator does. It can still move numbers from here to there. But you can go into an Excel spreadsheet and you can make some of the cells pink, and you can make them in bold, and you can add formulas. So it's like a programmable calculator. Whereas Bitcoin is one unit of currency that functions in a predefined way. Ethereum is a platform that lets you create currencies that you program, you customize, you define how they'll behave.